Joe Judge is a goddamn fraud. This man's a fraud. He's not tough. He doesn't play to win the game like he says. He plays to not lose the game. I said this in my preview video. I said this in every single one of the streams since the Broncos game. I said it in the post-Broncos game reaction video. One of the biggest problems with this team is that we play not to lose. We never play to win. There was many field goal opportunities, not just the last one. And by the way, the defense was trash. I'm putting this blame on 3 people / entities. Joe Judge, Darius Slayton, the defense. I know Dexter Lawrence is the reason that kick got kicked again. Well, he's part of the defense. I really don't care. You put special teams in there, right? Because the amount of goddamn emphasis we put on special teams when it came to making this roster, and you're telling me that's what they do? This is a terrible, 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 terrible loss. Because we're now 0-2 in the division. Well, in the league and in the division. If we don't win against Atlanta, and I do think we can win against Atlanta because the offense showed me a lot, but that defense was terrible all night long. Terry McLaurin was getting whatever he wanted. Terry McLaurin roasted and toasted everybody. Bradbury was clutch with the late game interception, but he was getting roasted and toasted. Getting back to my Joe Judge point, other than the field goal that we took at the end of the game, which if you watch I was streaming with Kid Blue Live and calling the game, I immediately said, I do not like that we are taking the field goal because there's like 2 minutes left on the clock. Washington still has a timeout. They could go down and score. Game is over. That's exactly what they did. We should have tried and convert. In the first half, there was a 4th and 2 in the red zone, I believe, where we took a field goal, where I was like, you should try and convert that, get a score. Darius Slayton, I listed him as one of the main reasons we lost. Drops a touchdown pass, beautiful pass by Daniel Jones, who, by the way, let me put this out there, probably one of the best games of his career. And we know he plays good against Washington, but this was simply an unreal performance. I cannot state how happy I am with his performance, how proud as a Giants fan I am with his performance. He thoroughly, in my opinion, outplayed Taylor Heineke and the Washington defense. He looked amazing out there. But it simply wasn't enough. Why? Because our run game couldn't get going. He was the only run game we had. Saquon is looking like he's washed or something. I'm going to still give him till Atlanta, but after that, there's only so many chances I could give you. He had a good first half, disappeared in the second. Other than that, we had nobody else in the run game except Daniel Jones. The defense was simply horrendous. We started out strong, and that's what I don't get. And this is where Patrick Graham comes in as well. We run too much soft zone. Like, this is becoming what I was saying last year with the offense. We run too many curl routes. Now we're running too much soft zone, and we're running too much prevent defense. It reminds me of James Betcher's defense in 2019. I don't know why we're running so much of this, and it's allowing teams and Washington and Terry McLaurin to march down and get whatever the hell they want on us. This defense looks terrible. This is 2 games now where they look terrible. They look horrendous. This does not look anything like the defense from last year. And God will probably strike me down if I say it's still a top 10 defense. No, this is a bottom 10 defense right now. That offense looked amazing. Or not amazing, but it looked good. That offense looked really good. Jason Garrett, kudos to you. I rag on you all the time. You called a good game. Daniel Jones, you get all the flowers. You were the only good player for us this game. Sterling Shepard was a beast again. Kenny Golladay, I can't even say that we didn't target Kenny Golladay this time because we did. He dropped a couple of passes that he should have caught. And of course, I already talked about Darius Slay and him dropping that big pass. But this game, if we simply converted some of those field goals we didn't go for, and that's on Joe Judge, that's on the head coach, we win this game. If we were just a little more aggressive, we win this game. This team does not play to win. They play not to lose. That's a problem. You can't have your quarterback go out there, have a flawless game. And I mean, he was slinging that rock. He looked amazing. You can't have him go out there and not have any type of support from his defense. It's a problem with when we took the field goal, I said we made a mistake because I'm not confident that our defense could protect our lead from a backup quarterback that just threw an interception. That's a problem. And I've been telling all you Giants fans, by the way, for months now, that we shouldn't just assume we're going to beat Washington. In fact, I've been saying for months, I think we were going to lose week 2 to Washington. That's exactly what happened. You can't just assume we're going to go in a game and beat an opponent because we've beaten them so many times in the past, all right? We've proven that wrong with when we beat Philadelphia last year. But this has got to be the most heart-wrenching, gut-wrenching loss that I as a fan have experienced in a while. I don't know where the team goes from here. I honestly don't, because guess what? I think Jason Garrett saved the job. I think he did a good job. Patrick Graham hasn't been bad long enough for him to lose his job. And Joe Judge, what are you going to do, fire him? No, I think that would be asinine, but I don't know. Mara, talk to him. Do something. Get him to coach this team better. There were so many mistakes out there. The Dexter Lawrence mistake. On that same flopped touchdown that Darius Slayton dropped, we got 2 false starts back-to-back, and that knocked us out right there. So many mistakes. I do think we could beat Atlanta, but if we go out there and we lose against Atlanta, I'm looking at the schedule, y'all. We got Saints, Cowboys, Rams, Panthers, Chiefs, Raiders, Tampa Bay. With the way we've been performing, we damn near might not win a game in that stretch. It's absolutely ridiculous. Joe Judge, as of right now, bro, you a fraud. Patrick Graham, as of right now, bro, you're a terrible defensive coordinator because you see what these teams are doing to us when we play soft zone, and you're making these players look worse than they are. And in addition to that, defensive players, you guys look soft. You guys look terrible as well. How can you go out there, Bradbury, and have a game like you did? Once again, you know what? I'm going to give you credit for that clutch interception, but you look terrible. Adoree Jackson was our only corner that I could say looked good. Blake Martinez didn't look as bad as he did the game before, but he was missing tackles. And once again, the pass rush disappeared. I can't speak. The pass rush disappeared after like the first 2 or 3 drives. It's ridiculous. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say about this team. I'm so done with them. I'm so tired of them. Maybe I'll feel different after a sleep or something. This is my immediate reaction. I'm sure a lot of you feel the same way, man. I'm just done. I'm done. Put your thoughts down below. I'm out. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. I'll catch y'all in the next one.